Hello, and welcome to my conscious ripoff of Chart Party. It's good to have you here. Today, I'm going to be examining Michael Jordan's earnings throughout his career and how it compares to some other facts and figures. Subscribe if you want to, or because you'll be able to tell random people in the comment section months from now that you were son of Trashman's first subscriber, or second or third. But before I get too ambitious, let's get into the video. This is a graph of Michael Jordan's playing salary each year that he was in the league. Furthest left, you see the relatively pitiful starting salary of $550,000, his rookie season, an amount that is nearly 12 times smaller than the starting salary of fellow number 3 overall selection, Luka Doncic. The next notable amount occurs in the 93-94 season, when his salary drops to zero. This was Jordan's first retirement, one that lasted only a year, but saw his earnings take their only dip once he returned. Something beautiful happens in 1996. MJ is paid almost what he's worth. We'll get to why his salary jumped so much in a second, but for now, let's focus on what happens after this jump. Jordan takes his second retirement starting here, and if not for his forgettable return to basketball in a Wizards uniform, this would mark the end of his chart. But the video continues, and we move on to the salary cap since MJ's debut year. Nothing much to see here besides for the well-documented jump in cap room during the 16-17 offseason that turned the NBA into what we know and love today, 4 teams contending for the title and 26 tanking for the draft. The purpose of this slide is really just to give you context for what you're about to see on the next graph. The red here represents Jordan's salary, while the blue shows the salary cap. Yes, you are reading that right. MJ's salary for the 96-97 and 97-98 seasons was well over the salary cap. In fact, Jordan made more than 19 other NBA teams spent on their total roster. And based on current NBA contracts, he was still being underpaid. Speaking of current NBA contracts, let's discuss Chandler Parsons. The poster child for terrible NBA contracts, he has scored 5,370 points in his NBA career. MJ scored 32,292. If we combine that and then break it down, we see that Jordan has scored 85.7% of their net total points, and Parsons has contributed just 14% of that. However, due to Parsons' albatross of a contract, if we combine Jordan's total playing career earnings and Parsons' earnings thus far in his career, MJ has made 53.5% of their money, and Parsons has weaseled away 46.5%. Let's zoom in on Jordan. This is the greatest basketball player to ever live. A 6-time NBA champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, and multiple-time Olympic gold medalist. This is his representation when we compare points scored versus dollar bills made. For every legendary point precisely placed by this phenom, he earned $2,780.02. This is Chandler Parsons. The best part of him is that he shares his name with a Friends character. Notice how he's a lot bigger than MJ. For every point he has scored, he has received $14,416.76. That's more than 5 times larger than MJ's dollars per point. I would like to offer the next 3 seconds as a grace period for you to like my video for my painstaking efforts to create a figure 5.221 times bigger than another on an editor with no grid lines to help myself with. I'm really hoping that wasn't cringy. Even though Jordan is completely outpaced by the youngins of today's game, don't shed too many tears for the man. He made only 4.8% of his current net worth during his playing career. Earning $1.75 billion really throws any number out of sight, even if the other number is close to 90 million. Well, that is my entire video. I really hope you enjoyed it enough to leave a like or maybe subscribe. Take this low-quality meme as a token of my gratitude and remember to listen to your elders. You finally made it to the end.